Hello, I'm Brian Kelder and this is Smoking Hot. Today we're going to do some smoking of some St. Louis ribs. I'm going to do them a little bit different than you might think. I've got 6 different flavor profiles and I'm going to pair them with the beer. You're like, what? How do you get the beer pairing? I tell you what I did. I went down to the local brewery, made friends with the manager there, brought in some flavors, and we sat down, and I'm going to share that with you on how we were able to pair some of these flavors to go with the beer. If you don't want to take notes, I totally understand. If you leave a comment down below, I have a full write-up on how I cooked them, where I cooked them, what the flavors were, and what beers went with which flavor profile. So leave a comment. I'm happy to get that to you. I also invited some friends over to share in the ordeal. What? It was a party. Like to have you come along, take a look. I had scorecards there for everybody. If you'd like to get a copy of the scorecards, hey, you can print them off on your own printer, have them done nice, whatever it's going to take. If you want to get a copy of those scorecards, leave a comment down below and I'll get those to you as well as my gift to you. Okay, so join with me. Let's get your beverage on. Beverage of choice. Not telling you what you need to drink. Beverage of choice. And let's do some great cooking and have some fun doing it, okay? Come on. All right, before I forget, I had some cups made. My son made these. I thought I'd show them off a little bit. So I'm going to pull that up here so you can see how awesome that looks. And I had these made for some of the beer tasting. Wanted to share that with you because I'm kind of a proud papa on what he was able to do. So we'll drink up later. Come on, let's go.
All right, so we're talking about this one right here. Nice little bourbon kick to it. So I get those sweet notes. It's not overly intense. There's a lot of sweetness there, obviously, because of the sugar of the sauce and the bourbon notes. And with that saber-tooth squirrel, it's the malts, the caramel malts of the beer that accentuate the flavors of that bourbon. It kind of keeps it consistent. It's not a harsh comparison. It's very, very well balanced while accentuating the sweet flavors of the bourbon barbecue sauce.
I pulled out all the flavors and we mixed them with multiple beers to see which one went best, and we took our notes and compared and contrast. I smoked these ribs doing the 3-2-1 method of cooking. If you leave a comment down below, I'll get you the exact recipes.
It's horizontal.
Fantastic. Just look at that.
Or it is vertical. Never went.
So, the vessels we are going to be using to taste the beers tonight are all originals, and techniques for each piece are original. I am only reading off of my son's notes.
Ooh, beautiful.
Yes, he did. Colin made them.
Colin made?
Colin made
No.
So
Where is Colin?
he is someplace else.
Give me one.
Porcelain instead of traditional stoneware. So they're all porcelain. Red iron oxide to mimic heavy reduction atmospheres. No idea what it means.
Very cool though.
Shino type of glaze used in traditional Japanese pottery is over cups, and they're splattered over the cups, and it allows earth tones to flow together the same way primitive pottery was crafted, but with my own twist of sharp streaks and overlapping minerals.
Beautiful.
And these are available at the gift shop.
Whatever your gloves on, your non-writing hand. Get in there, Ernie.
Gorilla. This is one of our best sellers. It's a tropical West Coast IPA. Sir, if you can silence all your cell phones, please. So it's a traditional West Coast IPA. Some of the flavors that you're going to get out of a true West Coast IPA: citrus, pine, a little bit of like tropical fruit. There's definitely elements of like orange in there, but this one's a little bit more tropical. So you'll get some guava, maybe a little bit of mango. Very nuanced. We don't do any like flavorings in our beer. We just pair it up with the hops. Amarillo hops have a certain alpha acid content that gives you some of those flavors of those tropical fruits.
And what's the alcohol?
7.4. This one's gonna be
Yeah.
That's why we're only doing 2 to 3 out here. This is called Smoke 'em if you got 'em. This is technically a Rausch beer. A Rausch beer you'll find in Germany a little bit darker than this. This is more of a smoked German Helles lager. If you've ever had like a German beer, it's a little breadier, not super hoppy, a little bit more malt driven. This is only 4.4%, but it's very intense on the smoke flavor. We use beechwood malts to smoke this one. So it's a nice, clean, bready lager with a big smoke finish. So if you haven't finished your beer, down the hatch.
I'm gonna down the hatch.
Water on your table. This beer helps kind of cleanse the palate, so you're not left with a huge like remnants of that smoke and that salt and everything. So I think that's why we paired that one with this.
I'm looking forward to a second one.
I think we paired it because it was damn good.
Well, that too. We might have been a few beers deep by this point, Brian. I'm not sure.
I like the STS beer and the second rib. Which one
The
was
second
that
rib was number 2, Boar's.
Boar's Head?
Boar's
Boar's
Night
Night
Out,
Out.
Midwest
Boar's Night
West. That was
was
with
my
the
favorite.
smoked beer.
Am I going now?
Yeah.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Listen, that was 8 good
The number
ribs,
5.
and everyone was good. But the one that stood out was the second, which was
You
Boar's
really
Night
like
Out.
my pecan pie. Look at you.
Was it Boar's Night Out?
Yes, it
What was number 8?
Fucker.
There is no number
That was
fucking
the pie.
8.
That was the pie, yeah.
I call bullshit on that, Brian.
Brian,
Unless you're fucking doing something up right now.
look, we've been brother-in-laws for what, 20 years now, and that was the best meal you've ever made.
Is that it? All right.
Yes. And the beer was good too.
The beer was good too.
Yeah.
What was your favorite?
All right, my favorite. Are you talking to me or
Yeah,
him? All right,
dude.
me. Number 5, Plenty Hickory Bacon Burger. That was my favorite over the all. My second was the Boar's Night Out, which is the number 2. And you did a fantastic job. They look beautiful. They were cooked perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric?
My favorite was also number 5, the hickory bacon barbecue sauce.
Hickory bacon
Burger.
burger.
And my second favorite was number 3.
Famous Dave.
Which one did you think the beer pairing was best with?
Let's see.
You said number 2 was really a good pairing, right?
Yeah, 2 was very good.
With
Yeah, I
the smoke
enjoyed 2.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em. That was really good.
That was good.
If you got it.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Yep.
Yep. The Amarella Gorilla was good, but it didn't work so well with the ribs.
I also thought 3 matched well with the beer.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, which beer did we have with number 3?
That was the Amarella Gorilla.
Gorilla, that's right. I should know that.
Yeah. Jimmy, what's your favorite? What do you got?
You know, I love number 2. Going in, that was my hypothesis, and yeah, thank you so much. You add smoke to meat with, a little bit more smoke with the beer, and that's a lager style beer, so it's gonna, kind of cleanse that palate. Loved it. Number 2. Number 5 was a close second. I did love the sweetness of the bourbon. That one was a lot of fun. One that I didn't really know going in was that raspberry one, number 6. That was I think was the most polarizing one, but also the most interesting one. It was not unpleasant, but definitely more of like a harsh comparison, more of a contrasting style there when you have that raspberry kind of jammy barbecue sauce added with the smoke and the fat and the grease and everything. So it was fun. I would definitely
That was number
eat it again.
7, I think. That was the Cosmos Cube, right?
That was number 7,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, number 7 was Cosmos Cube.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
Yep.
Scratch all that. That's for number 7.
Yep.
Yeah.
My least favorite, I think, actually, probably because of the jammy flavor.
All right, so let Mark do his last bit.
Really short and simple. 5-6-2. That's it.
That's all I got, yeah. Mic drop it, buddy. Mic drop it.
I finished college then.
All right. Hey, I gotta say, they were all
Yes, you can do my
excellent.
trails.
All right. So I gotta say that hard time distinguishing between number 1, number 2, and number 6. But 6 was definitely turned out to be the best by just a little bit. But that was the rib
Oh
back.
my God.
That was
I wasn't even
awesome.
born or something like that.
Sweet, juicy. paired well with the beer that we have.
Thank you, Taylor.
Number one, the hardcore, also really good,
Thank
juicy,
you.
nice bacon flavors to it. I mean, what can you say? It's bacon. It doesn't get any better than that, right? And the number two, the Boar's Night. Oh, smoky, juicy. It's like everything you want in a rib. It was perfect too. So it was really good. I would say my least favorite. I was tag on to what they were saying. The Cosmos Raspberry Chipotle, and I would say that it was still good. But if I read the description in a menu, I would say, God, that sounds so good. I'm going to try that. But it was just it had everything it said it was going to be, but it just was not as good as the others. So thank you so much. It was delicious.
All right.
What a rave, man.
You don't have to, but if you like to.
My favorite was Famous Dave's.
Famous Dave's.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
My favorite was Boar's Night Out. My least favorite was number 4, the Cosmos, the first Cosmos. Yeah.
What about beers? Do you think one beer paired better with the others?
I really liked the first beer.
I liked the second beer.
Second beer? I don't know what it's called, but first beer was my favorite. And then my second favorite beer was the IPA.
Saber-tooth squirrel?
Yeah, Saber-tooth squirrel.
Were they all IPAs?
Jennifer?
I don't think so.
Okay, so
Here we go.
I actually stopped scoring after the Famous Dave.
Did you go into a food coma?
Yeah, I did. I couldn't finish it all. I'm sorry, but it was amazing. But Famous Dave's was the best for me. I loved it. And then from a beer standpoint, I was into. Let's see. I think it's the smoked. I can't even pronounce it. Rausch beer. I think that was it. That was the one for me. So I thought that was amazing. But everything was excellent. It was just amazing.
I have to confess, I rated all of mine 6s. but I in the comment section I did put specific commentary. So.
And in your favorite ones, which commentaries did you put? What did you put?
My favorite was the Famous Dave's, but then the sauce was my favorite for the rib rack bourbon. So yeah.
Oh, so you had a rub favorite and a sauce.
And a sauce favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
One of me. Okay. There you go.
The good time was had by all.